we go. And you'll see it start getting solid. What I'm gonna lower the heat completely. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon of butter to it. I have it right here. Until the butter is melted. Parmesan cheese is part of polenta in general. So I know it's a seafood, but I'm not gonna add a lot. I'm gonna add less than what I'm gonna add into the mushroom one. So I'm gonna add like maybe a teaspoon or so. Just a little flavor, makes it creamy and flavorful. And so that's basically what it's gonna look like. And just let it sit on the side. And for a minute or two, when we arrange it, when time comes. Okay. That's perfect ready. I'm gonna rinse this, and because you use it for the mushroom one. So back again into this, where are you? A quarter of a cup of cornmeal. Same thing, we just slowly and whisk in the same direction as much as you can, so it doesn't turn into a lumpy texture. Okay, same thing, it's getting together. Perfect, beautiful. So I'm gonna add the same amount of butter, 2 tablespoons of butter to this. And there's no need actually for the whisk anymore. I'd rather use a spatula. So that's basically what it looks like. This one here, I'm gonna add more thyme, fresh thyme to it. Get a little, little bunch of it. So it gives more flavor to the polenta and the texture. To this, I'm gonna add more Parmesan cheese than what I added to the one with the scallops. So it's probably, let's see, like a full tablespoon or so. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and that's basically is polenta done with mushroom flavor, a little truffle oil, and that's it. Okay, that's basically it. What I would like to do now is to grease. I have 4 ramekins with olive oil, just like a drizzle in each one. Good olive oil. Use my fingers. So that will help it not stick. I don't think it's gonna stick, knowing the polenta is already oily and the texture of it gets so solid right away. So I don't think, but just it makes it easy when you flip it, when we're done with it, flip it upside down. So what I'm gonna do is, now I'm gonna arrange, let's do with the mushroom one first. Okay, just some juice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add divide the mushroom into 2 ramekins. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a quarter each time. I'm gonna add just a touch, like a tablespoon, a little bit, on top of the first layer of mushroom. And this is the same thing here. And now I'm gonna finish the mushrooms on top, all of it. And then I'll see. What I'm gonna do now is, I'm gonna add a couple squirts of fresh truffle, white truffle, to it for more flavoring. Mushrooms and truffles, they go together very well. What I'm gonna do is just split this between the 2 ramekins. All right, this one here. I have some leftovers, which doesn't hurt. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, so that's it. Beautiful, line them up and mash it down. So this is done. There's hardly anything left, which is the recipe worked perfectly. Just put them in the fridge again to cool down. Okay, and next to their friends. In the meantime, I'm going to check on endive. Oh, beautiful. And that's basically what it should look like. What I'm going to do, perfect for now, I'm going to just season it with a little salt and pepper. and let them set. I don't want to overcook them now because I might really finish them for another couple minutes before I arrange them underneath the seafood one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange the seafood. This one here, okay, I'm going to add a touch of liquid to it just to loosen it a little bit. It looked a little, because maybe it sat for a little longer than the other one. So that's basically it. Just enough so when you mold it back into the ramekin, and will sit nicely together. So now we're going to arrange the seafood. I'm going to put them on the bottom, split them in half between both, and let's see. So you got a little bit of everything here. You got the ginger, the capers, the leeks, the garlic, and the lemon and the white wine flavor. So what I'm going to add to this, just in between, I'm going to add a little fresh basil, just to give us a nice flavor, especially when it's the basil is slightly warmed. It brings more flavor out to the dish. And we're going to garnish it with fresh basil too. So, okay. And you come here. Okay. That's a little more than usual, but that's fine. And this one is ready too. I think this dish, it has a lot of interesting flavors. It might take a little time for people to put it together, for whoever interested in the dish. But it's unique. Not a lot of people actually have the chance to try it or make it. I'm going to put it in the fridge. It has to settle at least for half an hour. So what I'm going to do is just let it sit in the fridge for half an hour and to cool down and set. And then, in the meantime, we should, let's see, I'm going to prepare some spinach. The spinach I'm going to put underneath the mushroom timballo. And this one here, we're gonna put underneath the seafood. So for the mushroom, I have a saute pan. Where are you? Yeah. And I use baby spinach. The baby spinach is softer and it's easier to digest, and it's it cooks fast and it has a lot of flavor. So a little bit like maybe a tablespoon of olive oil, because we're not going to use a lot of spinach under it, and just clove of garlic sliced very thin. And then let's see, when it's just almost golden, we add the spinach to it. In the meantime, while the garlic is getting roasted and browned, I have these things, assuming we already passed the half an hour marker for the timballos. I have these two of each, the way we did before, same ones. Okay, I'm gonna brown them and roast them in an oven. So the best thing to do is just on the lower shelf in the oven, right by where the heat is. Okay, for up to maybe, I don't know, let's time it, 7 to 10 minutes. Let's see. What I would like to do, I'm gonna finish the mushroom timballo and the seafood timballo with the scallops with fresh piles of mushroom right on top as a garnish, as a finish. And same thing with the scallops. I would like to add one big giant scallop, seared scallop right on top of the timballo. So it makes it look good. And then with the finishing touches of the flavors and the seasoning, that will make it more interesting. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Okay, the garlic is getting browned, and the spinach is right here, and probably like 2 handfuls, because they shrink to almost nothing. A little seasoning of salt and pepper. Okay. And to make it not too dry, it's a different idea of steaming them. I would like to add just a quarter cup of water